Dr. Evanthia Samota. I am so honored to be here today to be discussing with you hair loss, natural solutions, your questions and answers, and things that you can start implementing from today to help you with your natural hair growth journey. Welcome, welcome again. If you are new to our channel, just to let you know that we are broadcasting live from several channels. We're broadcasting live from our YouTube channel, from our Facebook channel, from my personal Facebook channel, from my LinkedIn, as well as on Instagram. I tried to connect with Instagram at the same time whilst we were live on our other channels. I couldn't do it. So I have Instagram with my phone on the side. So sometimes if you see me looking to my right, this would be the reason. Now, if you're watching on the replay, please comment replay so that I can say hello to you after when I check all the comments. So I want to let you know about the giveaway that we are running for this live stream, as I want to be spreading the message of helping people to get healthy skin and hair without compromising their health on the environment. And I'd love you guys to also learn as much as possible through the things that I'm sharing as from our videos, from our live streams. I'd love you guys to join our giveaway, which we have, which by the way is not associated with any of our platforms, but it's a giveaway whereby if we achieve a goal of 30 likes in all of our channels, so 30 likes on Instagram for this YouTube, for this live stream, 30 on our Facebook, 30 on our YouTube and on Instagram, then we will do a draw whereby you get the chance to win this professional grade dermastamp. This is the dermastamp, which is a great tool for hair growth, and 1 hour consultation, bespoke consultation with me, whereby you can ask me your skin or your hair questions, and I can give you some tips and help you with possibly bespoke formulations for you. And in general, find it a very helpful consultation whereby you'll get the chance to ask all your questions about any of your skin or hair concerns. So I'm just going to take a little quick break now, just so that I can check that everything is running smoothly on all of our channels. So I believe we're okay with Instagram. I'm just going to check. And please, guys, like and comment so that I know that you can hear me all right. By the way, I have a microphone that is connected for our channels on Facebook, on LinkedIn. Hopefully, you can hear me all good. Okay, and I should be live as well here on our personal. Excellent. Okay, so guys, again, thank you for joining, and for those of you who will be joining on the replay, thank you truly. I was hoping to go live yesterday, but as you can see, it's a quite an intricate setup. I am filming right now on the main camera here. It's a DSLR, and I am streaming on multiple platforms, and it's a system that I'm just about learning now, so it takes a little bit of trial and error, but hopefully everything will be all right. About the technical aspect, I just want to know, you guys, again, if you guys are watching us now, if you can let me know that you can hear me all right. I'm just going to go now just for a second again on my personal one to see if I can hear myself well. Just a second, and then we'll get started with our live stream. So for those who are watching on the replay, you're going to have to sort of skip through several minutes just so that you can see. Okay, excellent. Our audio is absolutely fine. I'm very happy to see that. And I just want to know about our comments. Let's see if anybody's going to post a comment. Let's see. Hello, viewers. You see on my left, you can see, guys, that I have my computer whereby I am checking your comments and everything. So again, thank you to those of you who are joining today. Our topic is about hair loss, natural solutions, and your questions. So let's get started, as I don't want to delay this any further and try to keep this as short as possible. I also have a few notes over here that on occasion I will be looking at it. Thank you, Emily from Instagram. Thank you so much. Please like and tag any of your friends who will benefit from watching this. Again, thank you so much for those of you who are watching live and for those of you who will be watching from the replay. Okay, Piotis Naturals are comment here. Excellent. Lovely. I'm gonna go now on our banners and maybe hide this banner every so often. And yes, so hello, Kirsty. Hello, Spiridula from Instagram. Thank you for joining. I'm facing this camera because I'm live as well on YouTube, on Facebook, and on our LinkedIn. So if you want to see the full picture whereby it's horizontal, hop on our Facebook at Piotis Naturals or on YouTube. Now, let's get started. Again, welcome to the Piotis Naturals Natural Beauty Show, episode 2. Today, we'll be discussing about hair loss, natural solutions, and you'll have the chance to ask me your questions. I'll be able to see your questions here in all of the platforms, so feel free to comment on our YouTube, on our Facebook, if you're watching from LinkedIn. So let's discuss first and foremost, what are the reasons for hair loss? Firstly, hair loss is a common hair concern, and it can happen for various reasons and throughout our life. It can happen a lot of times due to stress. So you'll find if you've been through a very stressful situation, you might find that you're losing hair in clumps, or you're finding that when you're showering, you're finding a lot more hair coming out, or when you're brushing your hair. And that's because your body is going through stress. And you have to think about it that if your body is going through stress and you're going through inflammation, your body is trying to fight off that stress and that inflammation. And obviously, not a lot of the nutrients are going to be assigned for the hair, because the hair, the nails, the skin, they always take a secondary cut when our body has to prioritize nutrients, vitamins, blood flow. So once we see things like hair loss happening, it's an indication that something else in our body is happening, or something that we may have used on our hair. So that's what we're going to touch later on. But say with the problem of stress, if our body is going through stress, through inflammation, then our body is not going to prioritize those vitamins and those nutrients for the hair growth. So once we see somebody losing hair, we know that there's an issue deeper in their body that we need to be tackling. A stressful event, a loss of a loved one, maybe significant changes in your life, a new job that is stressful. All of those things can lead to hair loss. But the good thing is that this is reversible. Obviously, once the stress subsides, and if you tackle it soon enough, then it's absolutely reversible. And this is what I always emphasize to all of our clients, to all of our viewers in all of our channels across Piotis Naturals. The sooner you tackle a concern, a hair loss concern, the better it is your outcome, the faster you will see positive results, because you're not letting your hair follicles completely die. Once we leave several months or years go by before we address a hair loss, then we don't have the same positive results. Because, like I said, the hair follicles will shut off, will die, and then it's much harder towards impossible to be able to have hair growth in that situation. So the number one tip is that as soon as you experience hair loss, you need to act very soon after, immediately the next few days, so that you can have much better results. And that's why we're doing this informative live streams, which I hope will help you understand the reasons around hair loss. Or if you're not experiencing any hair thinning or hair loss at the moment, then you can have them in your mind. And as soon as you might find anything whereby your hair is experiencing some changes, some hair thinning, which I wish you not to have ever. But if that happens, then you'll be equipped to know what to do soon after. So things like rapid weight loss, again, which is again very stressful for the body, because again, this is very big changes in your metabolism, as well as a lot of you're probably not getting enough. If you're having rapid weight loss, that means your body is going through a lot of metabolic changes, a lot of hormonal changes very quickly. It's also experiencing, possibly when people are going towards those crash diets, they also means that they are not having enough nutrients. So these micronutrients and also macronutrients, not enough proteins, not enough carbohydrates, not enough lipids, and that can affect the health of your hair, leading to hair loss. So that's very, very important to know that if you are experiencing very rapid weight loss, then hair loss is related to that. So it's important to try and have a balanced diet whereby you're getting enough nutrients and vitamins. For those of you who are vegans and are watching us, to ensure you're getting enough vitamin D, enough vitamin B12. And then a lot of the times, not all vitamins are the same. Not all vitamins are formulated the same. So it's very important to choose vitamins that they are third party tested, or whereby you can also ideally want to do some blood tests before supplementing with anything so that you know what you are low, and then you're able to supplement exactly what you need. It's never good to start supplementing things, especially those which do not you don't actually excrete them, and they actually can be accumulated in the body. It's never a good idea to be supplementing without knowing from beforehand what you are deficient in. So since we're talking about the topic of deficiency, it's very important to know that your vitamin D levels are adequate, that your B12 vitamins are adequate, your B vitamins are adequate again. Omega 3 as well is linked again with hair loss. These are one of the major ones. Zinc as well, and obviously iron. Iron as well is very important for the health of the hair. So some of these matters, I would love to send you guys a complete report. So you don't need to take notes right now, or if you wanna have like a comprehensive report whereby you can uh, look back to it and have it all summarized, I'd love to send it to you. So please comment in any of our channels that you're watching us from, either YouTube or Facebook, Instagram, or my LinkedIn. So leave a comment and write the word report. And then I will send you a link on how to access our the report, whereby I will have a summary with the key points of our live stream today on the topic of hair loss natural solutions with me, Dr. Evanthia Samota. I'll take a little break to make sure that everything is sounding fine. And guys, remember, leave us a comment so that yes, so any comments you want to leave, any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments of our YouTube, Facebook, or on LinkedIn, and here on Instagram as well, and I'll be able to answer them as we go along. I'll take a little break to drink some water. And again, thank you to those of you who are joining us live, and to those who will be watching on the replay. And let me know with hearts or any emojis, your favorite emojis in the comments, and if you're enjoying this live stream. I'd like to know, because it's encouraging me. Otherwise, it feels quite daunting to be talking to myself. If I don't know that you guys are enjoying it, or you can hear me well, or if you have any questions, always feel free to ask them. There's nothing embarrassing with asking any of your questions. So continuing with the other reasons that could lead to hair loss or hair thinning, things like pregnancy and giving birth. A lot of the times when women give birth, it's a quite big change in the body of a woman hormonally, and as well the stress of childbirth itself, and that in itself, as well as the nutrients that the baby was taking from your body, can lead to hair loss and hair thinning. So we get a lot of ladies after they give birth come to us and say how much they're experiencing a lot of hair loss after giving birth. This is a very common thing, again, because of that stress of the childbirth, losing those vitamins and the minerals that the baby is taking from them, especially if they're also breastfeeding, the loss of blood, of course, from giving birth. That leads to obviously lower levels of iron, and these can affect your hair health. So it's very, very important to be preparing your hair from beforehand with using a good quality hair growth oil like the one that we're making, so that you are preparing your body for that stressful event, the childbirth, which is also a very happy event, but still stressful on the body nonetheless, so that your hair and your scalp is prepared for that event. And then following childbirth, to go into this process of using the good quality hair growth oil to support with promoting hair growth back after giving birth. And obviously, good quality antenatal vitamins, again, supervised by your medical doctor, and also vitamins as well after giving birth. But again, it's always better not to be supplementing randomly without knowing what deficiencies you have, and especially knowing that the vitamins that you're supplementing with are good quality, and that they're actually potent, because a lot of the times there have been investigations whereby supplements have been tested and they actually were not including enough of the vitamins that they were claiming that they were including, and there were a lot of bulking agents in them. So as much as possible, buying from quality suppliers, from quality brands is very, very important. Otherwise, you'll just be filling your body with things like fillers and not giving your body the nutrients and the vitamins that it needs. So with the childbirth that we explained right now, again, the hormonal changes affect with leading to hair loss and hair thinning. It's a very common thing. And again, making sure you're taking enough nutrients from your diet or supplementation if needed, and using 2-3 times a week a good quality hair growth oil like the one that we make, can help you tremendously with promoting hair growth back, so you could get your luscious hair back. So moving on another reason for why we are, oh, I'm going to share some, it's very helpful, you guys, like I said, to be getting your comments. Thank you, Miss Lisa, the report, absolutely. I will, you are part of our Piotis Naturals VIP club, so the Piotis Naturals tribe, and I will send it to you. And as a disclaimer, guys, the report will be for our, you have to be a subscriber to our email list. That's because it's a perk that I like to give to people who join the Piotis Naturals tribe, people who raise their hand and say, we want to know more about the Piotis Naturals community, we want to stay in the loop, and you get a lot of perks, such as the one that I mentioned earlier. Not only the report, whereby I will be sending you a summary of what we are discussing here at the live stream, but also we are running a giveaway whereby if we get 30 likes in all of our channels on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, and on LinkedIn, so 30 per channel. We can do that. We've had previously a similar amount of likes. If we get those likes, then we will do a draw for the participants, those who liked and those who commented and tagged a friend. We will do a draw whereby you get to win a dermastamp, which I'm going to explain later on how important this tool is for your hair growth journey, and 1 hour consultation, bespoke consultation with me, whereby we can discuss your skin or hair concerns or your questions, and I can help you with some tips and some pointers. So I'm going to read here. Thank you very much, Emily Alanis. Thanks so much for sharing your knowledge. That is it's always my pleasure. See, the thing here with Piotis Naturals is not just about selling you products. For me, this is not my aim. For me, my satisfaction is to be able to help you look beautiful, glow naturally with the natural cosmetics that we make, but also inspire you and empower you to understand the ingredients that you put on your skin and on your hair to ensure that they're truly non-toxic, truly clean and natural, and they're safe for your health and the environment, and also help you understand your skin and your hair better and your overall wellness. That's why we're spending time to be doing these sort of webinars, sort of live streams, whereby we're discussing the topics, we're sharing several tips, we're sharing several pointers, we are answering your questions, enabling you to understand the reasons behind your skin or hair concerns, and empowering you to know how to best tackle them naturally. This is what we're all about. This is the mission behind Piotis Naturals. And I am so grateful to all of you who are part of the Piotis Naturals tribe, and you're helping us spread this mission. Truly, truly, thank you. So moving on, guys, to our can't wait to try the product. Thank you so much, Darren. Right? Yes. So thank you for joining the live stream. Any questions you may have, let me know, and say hello to your lovely mom. I forget her name, Susan. Right, Susan, with the lovely dog. So it's truly nice to see you guys joining the live. I know that some of you will not be able to watch throughout the whole time, but you can pop in and out and ask your questions. And you can always watch the replay, whereby you'll be able to like move forward, whereby I ramble a little bit, and so you'll be able to speak through the key points. And again, if you comment the word report, I will send you the link whereby you will get a comprehensive report with the information, with the summary of the things that we will be sharing today on the live stream. So comment the word report, and I will send you a link on how you can access the report. So moving on another reason of why people might be experiencing hair loss or hair thinning. I'm going back to my notes to ensure that I haven't forgotten anything. So, for example, it could be things again. I'm just going to put now, by the way, those of you who are watching on Facebook, on YouTube, and on LinkedIn, you'll be able to have a much better experience because I will be playing videos explaining some of the topics. I will also be putting pictures, overlays to be explaining further the topics. That's why I invested in this software that allows me to go live stream and also allow me live stream throughout different platforms, but also allow me to have overlays whereby I can show you guys different things to explain them better so you can best understand the topic. So I'm going to now maybe put you an overlay here where we can discuss, for example, the different types of hair loss. I'm going to show it here, and that's going to go over my, okay. So now those of you on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, you'll be able to see the diagram that I have here, whereby we compare the female pattern hair loss and the male pattern hair loss. So for the female pattern hair loss, you'll see, and I'm now going to be talking on the Instagram. So you'll see that for females, the female pattern hair loss, it's whereby it starts on the crown, and where you have like your hair partition, it starts expanding. So if we see, I don't know if you guys on Facebook or the other channels can see my pointer. Let me know in the comments if you can actually. I'm going to hide the comment here from the lovely Emily. Okay, so with the female pattern hair loss, as you can see in the diagram, where we have a woman where she has the partition, it will start expanding. So whereby more and more scalp is exposed, and instead of looking like my hair, you see how thick and dense it is, my partition. When you have a female pattern hair loss, that partition becomes more and more wide, and you see more and more of the scalp. For the male pattern hair loss, as you can see from the diagram below, it usually starts on the crown of the head. So, and also at the front, whereby we see this M letter, like McDonald's, like the M diagram of McDonald's, the logo of McDonald's that starts with that M, whereby hair starts becoming more sparse at the front of the forehead and as well at the top of the crown at the back. Okay, so we see here the hair thinning at the top of the crown there as well. We see further as it progresses, the male pattern hair loss. We have more of the forehead showing and more of the back of the top of the scalp showing, where we get a lot more hair loss. And usually the men with this male pattern hair loss, they end up with just hair just above the ears and just below near the neck, and that's where you get this male pattern hair loss. So this is the types of hair loss that are the two types, the male pattern and the female pattern hair loss. We also have things like, which by the way, I do not have at the moment, but I didn't have a diagram. But we have things like the alopecia. So that's an inflammatory autoimmune condition whereby the body is attacking its own hair follicles. And that happens whereby different patches around the hair is starting to subside. So people don't experience this type of pattern of hair loss as I've shown in the two diagrams, but there's different patches of loss of hair sporadically around the head, whereby we see those patches of hair missing, and that's what we call alopecia. And that's an autoimmune condition whereby the body itself is attacking the hair follicles, leading to these patches of hair loss. Here is quite warm because I have the lights, guys, and I also I have the window shut, so I might actually go and open the window because it's getting quite warm, and with the lights. So excuse me for a slight second. Until I do that, I want to show you in the video playing a video. What video shall we play? Shall we put just 30 seconds? Let's 30 seconds. Okay, 30 seconds transition. Little break until I open the window because it's very warm here. It's freezing, everybody. Okay, exactly on time. Exactly on time. 30 seconds. I did not schedule this, but it's good. It's good. And at the moment, I'm not able to see myself on the camera because my camera normally it's a mirror camera, and I'm able to see my reflection. But at the moment, I'm not able to. So you'll probably be seeing me looking at the computer to make sure that I'm focused on the camera and you can see me well. So, guys, remember you can always leave your comments, any questions that you may have, and I'll answer them throughout the live stream. And thank you to those of you who are joining live and those of you who are watching from the replay. Moving on now, in terms of the reasons for hair loss, we touched about pregnancy, giving birth. We touched on nutrient deficiency, so from, for example, sudden weight loss, stress from the body, and hormonal. Obviously, hormonal, such as for men, sometimes they may have dihydrotestosterone. Dihydrotestosterone is a type of hormone that it has a high affinity on the hair follicles. So when we have a lot of that, that can actually lead to hair loss. And so there's things that can be done naturally with good quality hair growth oils, such as the one that we carry, whereby we have natural, I'll point it here. Yes, so that's why I need to look at my camera now. So, such as the hair growth oil that we offer, where it has natural DHT blockers, scientifically proven to block DHT, which again it's a hormone, dihydrotestosterone, that leads to hair loss. And the ingredients that the hair growth oil that we're formulating include things that they block DHT, things like pumpkin seed oil. And certain other essential oils. So, hormonal changes, ladies who are going through menopause, whereby the estrogen levels are decreasing due to menopause, and we have higher levels of testosterone, then that can lead to hair loss. However, again, if we're doing things that I'm going to describe here in this live stream to help combat those hormonal changes that are affecting the hair follicles, then we can help prevent that excessive hair loss and at least slow down the hair loss, because we have to be realistic. For example, if somebody is going through menopause and they haven't actually started using a good quality hair growth oil, like soon enough, then obviously it's harder to bring back the hair that is already gone. It is possible, but it's harder than if that person was proactive and was using within their hair routine a good quality hair growth oil formulated specifically with ingredients that help with preventing that hair loss. Because it's always much better, we achieve much better results, as I mentioned it at the beginning of this live stream, when we are able to address the matter as fast as possible. We get much better results. Now, other reasons again that we said about hair loss, we mentioned a bit as well the alopecia, which is the autoimmune disease, which again, however, that inflammation, the internal inflammation can be tackled both holistically as well as with the natural solutions that I'm going to discuss going further in our live stream. Now, before we progress, I want to mention to you what if you was to be going to your GP, to your general practitioner, to your dermatologist, the first line of defense, they would most likely prescribe you to take things like minoxidil. Minoxidil is it can be taken orally, it can be taken topically. Usually, they prescribe it topically in the form of foam, and people apply it on their scalp. And however, people are experiencing side effects with it because there is no pharmaceutical that doesn't have side effects, negative side effects. So things like dry, itchy scalp, and unwanted hair growth where we don't want it. So where that foam will go, or where it will touch, or and it's very difficult not to have like the foam spread elsewhere in your body, or other times people are experiencing, even if they're careful, and we have seen this documented by various people sharing their experience on social media, they get unwanted hair growth. So I'm going to share now just one such example whereby this lady was using minoxidil. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so I will play this one more time in case you guys have not seen it. Thank you very much for the likes, guys, on the other channels. Let's have a look again. We'll put it one more time because it was a short one, and this lady is showing unwanted hair growth on her face. I And obviously that is not ideal. That is not something that a woman, for example, would like that, to have hair growing on the sides of her face and her chin, on her forehead, and that's a side effect from minoxidil. And another thing about minoxidil is that as soon as you stop using it, then the hair will start falling again. So with minoxidil, not only you get the dry scalp, itchy scalp, irritation, the unwanted hair growth in other places of your face. You also get, you also, once you stop using it, then you end up losing that hair. And that is why I always recommend to always first try, truly put the effort and be consistent with using something natural that is well formulated, that with potent natural ingredients, high quality ingredients, before you end up using something pharmaceutical, because there is no medication without negative side effects. Moving on, we're going to what else shall we show about what an overlay? Okay, so shall we go into the natural solutions for hair growth? We could start with that. So I'm going to obviously describe some stuff which are not just using things like a well formulated hair growth oil, but things that you can start using on a daily basis that doesn't cost you anything. And that would be hair massaging. So one of the major reasons for hair loss is lack of blood circulation in the scalp, not enough blood circulation in the scalp. So a daily massage on your scalp, 5-10 minutes, can help tremendously with increasing the blood flow to your scalp. And with increasing the blood flow, then the nutrients go to the scalp, to your hair follicles. You have increased flow of the blood with the nutrients going into your scalp, going to the hair follicles, and promoting new hair growth. So you can do that by yourself, or you could get a little device like this one, as you can see here, with those silicone hair here, go away. So with these little silicone bristles, very, very gentle. And this particular one, actually, you can use it both in the shower or just like this straight. And I'm gonna, yes, of course, Darren, you can send me a picture of your hair, no problem. And I'm showing it here on Instagram as well, so you see me on the side, guys. But the best experience today is watching us from Facebook, from YouTube, and from LinkedIn, because we have it horizontal, and you're also able to see the pictures that I overlay and the videos I overlay. So I'm going to switch on this little massage device, and I'm going to demonstrate on my hair. If you're interested in getting this device, oh, it doesn't have battery. Come on, I thought it would. Oh no, it always happens on a live stream, right? It always happens on a live stream. But if you're interested in getting it, send me a DM and I'll send you the link where I got it. This one actually, as you can see here with the red dot, it also it says that it has infrared light that helps with hair growth. Now, how strong is this light? I doubt it does anything. It's more, I think, for psychological reasons or for making the product stand out from the other ones on the marketplace. However, the main attributes of this product is its ability to do a good scalp massage. And you can also, like I said, you can also use it in the shower. You can use it to lather up your shampoo, again, to increase the blood flow in the scalp. However, I'm going to demonstrate now how you can also do it with your bare hands without needing to spend anything on this device. Even though it is a really good device, you know, if you take care of it, it will last you for a lifetime. So the way we do it, we'll put our fingers, you put it under your hair, and you put a bit of pressure on your fingertips, okay? So you don't want to be doing like this on your hair, no. And I distorted now my hair, my hairstyle, but anyway. So you don't want to be shaking your hair like this, no. We're not shaking the hair because that would cause breakage of the hair. We want to massage the scalp, whereby the skin that goes over our scalp, our bone, our cranium, it's moving against the cranium. So imagine that this is your head, your cranium, and this is your skin, the skin that goes over it. I'm going to go a bit back so the people on Instagram can also see. Imagine that this is your head, your cranium, and this is the skin that's over the cranium. You obviously have things like fascia as well, but we're not going to go too anatomically. We're not going to go into much detail about the anatomy here, but pretend that this is your scalp, your skin. You want to be moving you want to put pressure with your fingers on top so that the skin over your cranium moves. So this way, with this movement and the friction, you'll be able to increase the blood flow and help again with rushing nutrients and growth factors to the area and help promote hair growth. And you can do that 5-10 minutes a day. There's this trend going on TikTok that is very concerning, where a biologist is saying that you need to be doing your hair massage for 2 hours a day. And then people go around with massages like these, and they put a bonnet on top so that this could be doing the work while they have the bonnet for 2 hours. Who has time for that? I don't know. 5-10 minutes a day is enough, and that can help you with your natural hair growth journey. Anything else is excessive and unnecessary. And I might argue that it's actually causing the contrary, because 2 hours getting this head massage there, I really don't think, anything that is good, if you do it without the, even if it's good, if you do it excessively, it's not necessarily mean that it's a good thing. So I'm just going to demonstrate now. Like I said, you put pressure on your fingers, touching your skin, your scalp, and you're moving the skin against your cranium, against your bone, your head's bone, your cranium. And you're moving it like this. You see me, I'm going to slouch now. Okay. And you move it like this. Maybe if I turn like this as well, or in this way. Do you see how my skin is going over the scalp? Do you see? And you do this with a bit of pressure. Like I said, you're not disheveling your actual hair. You're moving your skin here. You're moving your skin over your cranium with intention, doing it really nicely, without pulling on your hair. You have to think of your hair, especially when you're trying to grow your hair. You have to think of it as a little seedling that is trying to grow. And if any of you are gardeners, or you are you do it as a hobby to grow your own vegetables, your own flowers. When you're handling seedlings, you must be very delicate with them. Otherwise, you will destroy them and they will die. It's the same with when you're trying to grow your hair. You want to be extremely delicate with the new hair growth, with when you're trying to promote your hair growth, so that that new hair that is growing is going to be more delicate. And if you're being rough with it when you're doing your massage, when you're shampooing your hair, then you're not gonna help the new hair growth last, and that might actually not only not manage to grow, but also that new hair growth not be able to grow fully into mature hair and actually fall prematurely. So whatever you do, you have to do it with intention and carefully. Uh, so we've talked about the massaging. You can use a tool like this one, or you can do it with your hands. Another way that you could do it, again, completely free at the comfort of your home, is inversion therapy. 5 minutes a day. If you don't have any medical conditions that is not allowing you to do that, I don't know, issues with your blood pressure or anything, and you're otherwise healthy, inversion therapy is very useful, so that again, it brings and promotes blood flow towards your scalp, which, as we mentioned previously, helps with bringing in the nutrients, the vitamins, and the growth factors towards your scalp, your hair follicles, promoting hair growth. So inversion therapy is whereby you could be sitting at the edge of your sofa, your chair, your bed, and you bend your head forward in between your legs so that your head is below your heart. This way, the blood will rush towards your head and again bring the nutrients, the blood flow there, and help with hair growth. And you can do that, stay for 5 minutes to do this inversion therapy, and you could be at the same time doing your head massage, or you could just enjoy the inversion therapy as it is. And again, if this is only good if you don't have any other contraindications, any other health concerns, things like your blood pressure issues or anything like that, or dizzy, or that would prevent you from being able to do that. So the inversion therapy, along with the daily head massage, 5-10 minutes a day, can help you tremendously with promoting hair growth. But those in combination, of course, with using a good quality hair growth oil, because just the massage and the inversion therapy are not going to be able to combat the things such as DHT, the dihydrotestosterone, which has a high affinity for the hair follicles and can lead to hair loss. So in that case, you need something topically that is going to be able to combat the action of DHT. And not only that, the other things that you can do topically are the infamous dermastamp, derma rolling, which I'm going to demonstrate in a minute with a video overlap, because I wanted to be a bit more presentable today, and I didn't want to do the hair oiling on the live stream whereby I will come with dirty hair, because you do the hair oiling on dirty hair. Like on the day that you know you have to wash your hair, you'll do your hair oiling. And I wanted to come with a bit more nicer, freshly washed hair, styled, even though I disheveled it a minute ago by showing you the hair oiling. But yes, so forgive me, guys. So I got distracted by looking at the features of our software. It's very exciting, this software, by the way. I'm very happy that I invested in it, and I really hope you guys are enjoying it. Let me know in the comments if you are enjoying this presentation, this live stream, as well as these features whereby we have overlays. I'm going to show here on Instagram. So things that you do topically with a derma roller, a dermastamp, which is this little device here. Looks a bit like a torture device. I don't know if you guys can see the little spikes on it. Can you guys see them? It's a bit difficult because I have the camera a little bit further away so that I can, and I can't even see myself. Like I said, can you guys see them? They are, let's put the number 3 one. Anyway, it has little spikes, you guys. And the benefit of the dermastamp is that one tool like this, you can adjust by the twist part here, you can adjust what is the depth of the needles for that you want to be using. Okay, so you can start from 0.25, 0.5, and so on. For hair growth, we ideally want to be doing up to 1.5 millimeters. So millimeters, not even 1 centimeter, you guys, millimeters, mm, are very tiny, yet they're very efficient in helping with hair growth. Some people start with 0.5, you could go 0.5, but definitely if you want to see results, you want to be more than 0.5. So 0.5, 0.75, ideally 1.5 millimeters is a very good size for you to achieve ideal results. And like I said, a dermastamp is very good in this respect because you're able to twist here and show the different size of needles. And I will show you now, guys, a way of using this dermastamp. I will put, for those of you watching us on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, you're going to be able to see now the video that I'm going to put over whereby I demonstrate how to use it. But for our friends on Instagram as well, I will put it as well in a minute. I will show you live. Let's go. So I'm going to be talking over it. You see me here with the dermastamp. My hair is already oiled up because I've used it in other sections, the hair oil. And again, you want to do this process when your hair is already dirty. It's the day that you're going to wash your hair. So you saw me stamping my scalp. I separated my hair and I apply the hair oil with my finger there, or you could use the dropper directly. It doesn't matter if that the dropper of the hair oil touches your scalp. Okay, now because I wasn't talking fast enough, I'm going to put the video back on, you guys, so I can explain further. And again, any questions that you guys may have, feel free to let me know. So I parted the hair. I'm going to show here on Instagram as well. I have my dermastamp and I am stamping, literally stamping the scalp. You want to be doing it on the scalp, not on your hair. That's why you have to do it in sections. That's why you have to separate the hair. And then you apply your hair oil. You have here the hair oil. You could do it with the dropper, or I like to sometimes put on my finger so I'm more precise with the process. And you rub it in to the scalp whereby you've just done the dermastamping. So like this, tap, tap, tap. You apply your oil and then you separate and you'll apply again and you do that. It takes time, it takes devotion, it takes effort, but I wish there was a magic pill. I wish there was a magic potion that could magically just bring people's hairs back, but it doesn't work like this. Well, like with everything in life, if you want to achieve a very healthy body, you need to put in the hours in the gym, you need to put the dedication with following a healthy diet. No magic pill can make you all of a sudden a sports person and a fit person. It takes time, it takes dedication, and it's the same with hair growth. Um, if you're not going to be ready to put in the time to do this hair oiling, the dermastamping, if you have a, quite a severe hair loss situation or quite a lot of hair thinning, it is best to do this process 3 times a week. If you're not experiencing a lot of hair loss or a lot of hair thinning, you could get away with 2 times a week. Or if you're like me and you want to do it as a maintenance to keep your hair healthy, keep your scalp healthy, promote more hair growth, thicken your hair, you can do it once a week. But again, if you're not going to be committing to this hair growth regime, let's call it, or this hair growth process and put in the time to be doing the derma stamping, the hair oiling, the daily massage, the choosing better shampoos, shampoo your hair thoroughly with clean ingredients, then I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but you're not going to achieve the results that you want. There is no magic cure. Things like this take time, and it's only for the people who are willing to invest the time, invest in this process so that they can achieve their results. And think about it like this: you're not just helping with promoting, with reversing the hair loss that you already have. You're also helping your hair not to have any further hair loss, and as well overall have healthier hair. So it's a lifestyle. So for me, that I do this once a week, it's a lifestyle for me, and it's my time whereby I might put a nice show on the TV. I might put a documentary or something to learn, and I do it whilst I watch the show, and I'm doing my hair oiling whilst I watch the show. So there are ways to do it so that it doesn't feel so mundane and so boring. And for those of you who are committed in this, who want to start on this journey and want to do it properly, you will see very, very good results. As long as you know that you have to put the time and the effort in it. I wish there was a magic pill, a magic potion that we could just do a few dollops on our hair and achieve instant full hair. I wish there was, but unfortunately there isn't. There's no science behind such a thing. You have to also consider the natural hair growth cycle. So hair in itself, the way it grows much slower than, let's say, how quickly we replenish and we shed our skin cells. So you have to put that into consideration as well for when to achieve results. And if you are consistent with what I'm explaining here and what I will explain to you further, as well as on our report, you will be able to see great results. I'm going to explain a bit further about the dermastamping. Like I said, ideally, you want to be using 1.5 millimeters. You could do it maybe once a week, or you could even get away with using it 3 times a week. But maybe for 3 times a week, you don't need to do it at 1.5 millimeters every time. You could do 0.5 millimeters the 2 times per week, and then once a week definitely to do with the 1.5 millimeters. The reason being, let me demonstrate here on my hand, and I'll show on Instagram as well. So demonstrating here on my hand, the way the dermastamp works, it creates those microtubules, those small punctures, those small holes in your scalp, whereby the hair oil can penetrate deeper into the scalp and be able to work deeper and achieve better results. Not only that, it also helps promote increased blood flow. So the dermastamp can also help increase blood flow into the scalp, which, as we mentioned previously, helps with rushing in the nutrients and the vitamins in the follicles, promoting the hair growth. And not only that, the dermastamping also helps with increasing the growth factors in your scalp, again leading to more hair growth. So it's a great tool. So when somebody asks me how can they achieve better hair, definitely with a good quality hair growth oil like the one that we carry, and also in combination with a dermastamp, especially if they have a significant hair loss or significant hair thinning, because this tool not only will help with the absorption of the hair oil to go deeper, and also how much of the hair oil is absorbed. It increases the absorption of the hair oil. It also helps again with those micro trauma that it creates there in the area. And do not be worried. It's not something that is causing a lot of pain or is a torture device. Remember, you're going to use it up to 1.5 millimeters, but it's causing that micro trauma, leading the body to say, oh, we have a trauma in the area. We have to rush blood to heal it. We have to rush vitamins, minerals, and growth factors to heal the area. And by that action, the hair is able to grow better, and you see better hair growth. So the combination of the correct use and often use of a dermastamp, as well as a good quality hair growth oil like the one that we carry, is going to be able to help you with your hair growth journey. So instead of a dermastamp, some people like to use a derma roller. A derma roller is something that is like, this is a roller that has little spikes, again, that you can use it instead of the dermastamp. However, the difference between the dermastamp and the derma roller is that the derma roller, for a woman, for example, or for a person with long hair, it can sort of, whilst you roll it, it might actually trap hair on the spikes, and then that hair will be pulled out, and that's not what we want. That's why for hair growth, I definitely recommend the dermastamp. It's a much better solution. The only times where a derma roller would be a good solution would be where somebody is experiencing the hair loss at an area where they don't have any hair there at all. Like we showed earlier, the male pattern hair loss, where they have a lot of hair thinning at the front of the scalp or at the top, and then you could use a derma roller in this way, whereby you don't worry that you are trapping any hair whilst you're using it. Or in cases where there is alopecia and there's a whole patch of a scalp that doesn't have any hair there, again, the derma roller could be a solution. But in general, I do prefer derma stamps because you have that flexibility of getting different sizes with just one tool. Whereas with the derma roller, it's just this size that it comes. I think this one is a 3 millimeter, which I was using previously on my body. This one is a tiny one, is 0.25. That won't do anything for the hair. It's for the skin. And here a 0.51. The different size of spikes. I really don't know if these are shown well in the camera. But with the derma rollers, that's what you get. You get a specific fixed size, or there's the other ones where you can, this part is interchangeable and you can change it to put a different size. And a very important aspect is that you're looking for a derma roller. If you do opt for a derma roller, you're looking for one that has individual needles, and they need to be stainless steel, ideally. Individual needles, so the roller is not composed of a disc of needles, but it's individual needles. Those are better quality. When we have like 0.5 millimeter or 0.25 millimeters, that doesn't really matter. But when you go for higher, for bigger lengths of needles, it's ideally better to use those ones which are individual needles. They're better quality and they cause less trauma in the scalp or in your face. Guys, I hope you're enjoying this. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comments in our Instagram on the right, or here on our Facebook, LinkedIn. Remember, we have our giveaway, whereby if we get 30 likes on our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and our LinkedIn, 30 per channel, then we will do a giveaway whereby we will have a draw for those participants, for those of you who helped with the likes, with your support and the comments. We will do a giveaway whereby you enter a draw for getting this professional grade derma stamp the exact one that I use and I recommend, and 1 hour of bespoke consultation with me to ask you specific skin and hair questions and get tips and any other sort of direction to help you with your skin and hair goals. Remember to also tag your friends in the comments that might be benefiting from this live stream. And again, with commenting on our live stream, either with an emoji or tagging your friend, helps you enter our giveaway once we reach our goal of 30 likes per platform. And for those of you who are watching on the replay, you can also enter our giveaway because this goal is going to be open up until Tuesday midnight UK time, Tuesday next week. Allow me to drink a little bit of water, guys. Remember to ask any of your questions in the comments. So, I'm moving on now with the derma roller, with the dermastamp. I'm going to show you now what can we show here about, maybe we should show a transformation that we have. Okay, pictures before and after. Those are also on our website where you can see them yourself. So we have a before after. You can see here on Facebook. I'm gonna move here. Oh, you can see me here. Hello, guys. Okay, so we see here. I'm gonna sit on the side here so you can actually see me while I'm commenting. But Instagram cannot see me, so maybe on this side. Anyway, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna just describe it here. So we see here. I'm gonna be pointing. How do I point? This way? No, this way. Okay. So we see here the hair thinning. Quite a lot of partition. Like we said, male pattern, hair loss, where you have at the crown of the scalp, the hair thinning, and you see the picture dated 9th of November 2023. Okay, you see the partition in the here, the hair thinning in the crown, very common with men. Okay, and then what we have here, the after. I'll show you here now, guys, the after and the after. And I also have a video to show you that this is not fake, whereby with the video, I'm actually going through the hair so you can see there's no gap of what there was there in November. I'm going to show now, let me see, and another after photo where you see on the crown how much it filled up the area. And I'm going to show now a screenshot that as a proof of when this picture was taken, the after picture. I'm going to read it there. Oh, it says Thursday, but you can see Tuesday, 28th of May. The screenshot was taken on a Thursday, but the actual picture, Tuesday, 28th of May. That's when the picture was taken. So since from November until May, it's a normal period of before and after with the use. So with the use of the, you see here, with the use of this regime, which I described here, guys, with the hair oiling, with using the Piotis Naturals hair growth oil, the dermastamping, and the Piotis Naturals hair growth, the Piotis Naturals SLS free shampoo. I'm gonna show now the video whereby I show that there was not edited. I'm trying to find it now, guys, as I am new to this system. Bear with me. Let's have a look. Not overlay the video. Here we are. Okay, and you're gonna be able to hear it as well. Many of you that you are thinking, oh, that we fake this, we did not. Where is the empty space that he had in that before picture? Yeah, there isn't. All of this is new growth, and even the new hair that's growing, it is more dark. So this is helping for the new hair that's growing to be darker and not white. It's not gonna reverse your already white hair, but the new growth, see, we put this and we massage really well. Excellent. And what else can I show you guys? I can show you as well here again with the male pattern hair loss, where we have hair thinning at the crown, at the near the forehead area. Okay.
Guys, do you remember when we first started my husband's hair growth journey? And this area here was completely bald. It didn't have any hair. Come here to the light. And you can see here, they're already growing. Do you see those little ones? There. And here they're starting to grow. You see here how these little ones are starting to grow. And if I can come closer, you
And I froze the image there, you
can
guys, the
see the
video.
other fainter ones. Do you see over here? Do you see the fainter ones that they're growing? Guys, these things work. I use everything with a lot of research. I use the highest quality ingredients, scientifically proven ingredients that they work.
Yep. So I'm just trying now, guys, to see, to show you guys again a few more. And I'm going to show you now with my hair growth that you can see where I was when I very rarely straighten my hair or style it, because that is one other tip, that avoiding heat on your hair, because heat again uh, or pulling your hair when you're trying to style it, it doesn't help, because obviously, like we said, the new hair growth, you have to consider it as you're dealing with seedlings, something very delicate. So if you're pulling your hair, you're applying heat, that's not going to help with your hair growth. And as you can see, from where I hold the brush, you see that hair that's flying in between the smaller ones, that's the hair growth. And that's a nice photo with the light as well. It helps make brighten the skin as well. But I'm going to show you this one that's not very um, flattering one, but you can see the smaller, shorter hair here that comes in between the other pulled hair on the side and the ones with where I'm pulling with the hair straightener, with the curler, whatever this device is, and you can see the shorter hair that is growing in between. This is the new hair growth. I'll show it in this picture again, the new hair growth, because like I said, I am using the hair growth oil just as a maintenance myself, but it is promoting new hair growth, and I'm using it once a week. But we mentioned that if somebody is experiencing actively hair loss, for best results, you want to be using the hair growth oil 3 times a week, and the dermastamping, derma rolling once a week or 3 times a week. It's absolutely fine. Not able to tap in the photo to change the colors because my camera on that side, the the mirror of it, it's normally I'm able to tap on my camera mirror part, and I'm able to sort of help with the focus. I think that's the best that it can focus at the moment. So I'm gonna go now and explain a little bit how we formulate a hair growth oil and why is it great for your promoting your hair, and why it differs from the ones from the cheaply made ones in the market. Allow me again to drink a little bit of water. Please take this time to share this live stream or tag your friends who might benefit from this live stream and learn about natural solutions around hair loss, and help them with learning how they can best care for their hair. Putting a little lip balm again by Piotis Naturals. I really don't use anything else other than the stuff that I handcraft, because I know they're made with the best quality natural and non-toxic ingredients. So why would I use anything else? And as well as eco-friendly packaging. This is completely compostable. Once you're done with it, you can either compost it, or even if you throw it, it's absolutely not polluting the environment because it's made of cardboard. We'll talk more about it on follow-up posts, and also if you want us to discuss the topic about lip care, we could do another live stream. Any of you who may have any questions, please write them down in the comments. I'm able to see the comments on all of the platforms, including here on Instagram, watching from my phone. Now, I'm going to put another overlay to show a little bit about our how we make our hair oil and why is it different from the cheaply made ones. I'm going to show here just, let me put as a banner as well the information about our giveaway. Now, you see here in this photo that I put up over me, Okay, you can see now. This is rosemary. Rosemary is scientifically proven to help with hair growth. And this is organic rosemary herb that I grow myself. I have a little allotment here in Norwich whereby I grow all sorts of herbs that we are using in our formulations. And this actually one is one of my favorite herbs to work with, rosemary. It's great for all sorts of things, but especially for hair growth, is been demonstrated to help a lot. Another of the herbs that we are using in our formulation, it's sage. Again, I grow this organically here in Norwich. Sage, again, has been scientifically shown to help with hair growth. And the way that I make the hair growth oil, I infuse the scientifically proven oils that help with hair growth, and I infuse them over several months without any artificial heat. I'm just using the power of the sun over several months to infuse these oils with these organic herbs that again are scientifically proven to help with hair growth. I've only showed you two of them, the rosemary and the sage, but we include a lot more of them, such as black seeds, such as the phenols, um, and other ones, which again they help with hair growth. The reason why I'm not using just essential oils is because I really do believe in that the plants contain a lot of beneficial ingredients when we are trying to extract them from the whole plant, infusing the oils. The essential oils are amazing as well, but infusing the oils with just the power of the sun slowly over several months, the herbs then are able to extract their beneficial uh, molecules into the oils and put in their vitamins, their minerals, their potent molecules that they help promote healthy, strong hair, and they're able to be slowly released into these oils and make this formulation ever much more potent than if I was to be using some cheap carrier oils such as sunflower and just put a low concentration of essential oils and then sell it cheaply, and as well as sell it in plastic packaging, which is what a lot of the other hair oils in the market are. A lot of the hair oils in the market are cheap carrier oils, things like sunflower. They put a few essential oils in plastic packaging, call it a day, and they flock it, not thinking a lot of how they could make the formula a lot more potent as well as the environment without using any plastic. Because if you don't know it, plastic, unfortunately, and recycling, it's a big scam. Only 2% of the plastic produced is ever recycling. The rest is either burned or thrown in the landfill or shipped to other third world countries, and they are polluting their environment, they're polluting their rivers. So here at Piotis Naturals, it's very important for us to create products that they are as eco-friendly as possible, such as here our hair growth oil, where is made of glass. Glass is recyclable widely. Yes, the pipette here, it's plastic, the top part. However, we have option whereby you can get other bottles where you don't need to buy the pipette, and you come with just a lid that you can then remove the lid and then put this existing pipette, so you can then have the product whereby you don't need to buy twice the pipette. And this way you are again helping towards a mission of providing products that they're eco-friendly, and they are not polluting the environment with unnecessary plastic. So it's very important for our mission to do that. And now I'm going to show you another video, a little bit behind the scenes as well of making it, whereby I show how I include high concentration of essential oils, pure essential oils, that they are potent and scientifically proven to help with hair growth. Again, any of the formulations that I make, I read a lot of scientific research and published peer-reviewed research that documents how those ingredients are potent against the particular skin or hair concerns. And in this case, I'm including a blend of proprietary mixture of essential oils that include things like rosemary essential oils, amongst many other ones, that they are scientifically proven to help with hair growth. And I'm not just putting a small amount of them just so that I could make a lot of profit with them. I put the maximum amount of essential oils in the formulation so that they are as potent, but at the same time not to be irritating, because we can't put 100% essential oils, because essential oils are very strong and they can be irritating. So they always have to be diluted in the correct proportions to achieve the correct results. I'm going to show you now, guys, the video. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I think normally it would have had music, but here you see me mixing the oils, which, by the way, we explained how they were infused slowly with the various herbs, with the power of the sun for several months, releasing their potent and beneficial properties, and they are able to infuse the oils with the hair loving nutrients, the hair growth nutrients, the nutrients that they help with hair growth. And I'm including a high proportion of high quality essential oils that the combination of them helps with hair growth. And again, I'm not using any heat so that I'm not damaging any of those beneficial ingredients. And this way, you know that the product that you have is potent and effective and can help you with your natural hair growth journey. Okay, excellent. And like I said at the beginning, the ingredients that I include in the formulation are things that they are scientifically proven ingredients that not only promote hair growth, but they are also blocking the DHT hormone, it's been a while, guys, that I'm being live, excuse me. So they are blocking the DHT hormone, dihydroxytestosterone. I said it, forgive me. And they are scientifically proven to block it because that is causing hair loss, is leading to hair loss. So things like pumpkin seed oil is scientifically proven to block DHT, therefore preventing hair loss and as well as promoting hair growth. And again, the oils that I'm using, they have not been produced by using any heat. They are cold pressed. A lot of them are organic as well. This way, it means that they're not being processed with heat. Therefore, they retain their beneficial properties, their vitamins, the minerals, and their molecules that they help with hair growth. It's always my motto to provide as little processing as possible, whereby I don't need to use heat. I don't use it. And this way, the products are much more pure and much more potent. And like I said, you need to be using the hair growth oil with your dermastamp. If you're experiencing a lot of hair loss, 3 times a week. If it's not very extensive hair thinning, 2 times a week. Or if you want to be using it as a maintenance, like I do, you'll use it once a week. And then you want to be, so how do we use it? I'm going to put you a video that explains now how do we use it and the relative routine. I've shared it as well on our social media, but it's here on our live. I section my hair and I apply the product towards the roots. Take some of the oil out. And massage again at the roots for better results. And as you see me, you apply it and you massage the scalp. And you don't massage the hair, you don't shake the hair. You put your hands deeply and you move the actual scalp. You see, if I can go like this. Continue doing this all over your hair and let it sit for as many hours as you can. You can even keep it overnight. You can then wash your hair with a sodium lauryl sulfate free shampoo, natural shampoo and conditioner. You will soon see your hair growing strong and healthy again. Okay, guys. So that video demonstrated how do we apply it. I'm going to run through it quickly as well. You will section you use dirty hair, so you'll use it on the day that you need to be washing your hair. You section your hair. If you're using the dermastamp, you'll be stamping and then following with the hair oil, and you rub it in. You don't shake your hair, you rub the product on your scalp. The hair growth happens on the scalp. If you're oiling your ends, that's not going to lead to hair growth, right? Because hair growth happens from the scalp. So you put the hair oil and then massage the hair oil in well. You leave it for at least 4 hours. You can't leave it for half an hour and then wash it off. And you have to leave the product long enough onto your scalp to have enough time to, to offer its beneficial properties and help the hair grow. If you're going to wash it off too soon, it's not going to have enough time to work. So you want to leave it for at least 4 hours, ideally 6 to 8 hours, but no more, because after that, the hair oil will sink in a lot on your hair. If you're not also covering your hair whilst you have the hair oil, that can also attract things like dust, and that can clog your hair follicles, and that can lead to adverse effects where it's not helping you with your hair growth. So what I do if I need to wear it overnight so that I don't make my pillow dirty, I have a bag which I designate only for that purpose. It was a bag where I got some clothes in, and it was the right size, a plastic bag. I put the hair oil, I wrap around my hair nicely, and then I put that plastic bag as a hair cap, and I leave it there so that then I can lay on my pillow, put a towel on my pillow, and then I can lay on my pillow, and then I know that the hair oil is not gonna rub off all over my pillow, and that the hair oil stays on my scalp and does what it needs to do. And not only that, the wrapping effect with the plastic bag helps retain the heat that our scalp is emitting, and with that heat, it helps the hair oil sort of sipping more and working better. Some people also like to uh, put the hair oil bottle on a bain-marie with warm water to warm it up so that it could be penetrating into the scalp better, and sort of have a much nicer experience overall, like with a hot oiling method. But you don't want it hot, forgive me, you don't need it to be hot boiling, because that will affect the potency of the product, because like we said, our philosophy is using minimal to no heat. So you want to maybe warm it up to maybe 20 degrees Celsius. That will be absolutely fine. And you can massage it into your scalp. Leave it for 6 to 8 hours. If you need to sleep with it, you'll put your either clean film that you keep reusing, so again you don't keep wasting the plastic, or you could have a bag like I did, wrap it around your head, and allow you to then. I also have a bonnet, a fabric bonnet, a silk one, and I lay on my pillow with a towel as well, just to protect the pillow as well, and I don't make any stains, and that way I can sleep with it. Or even during the day, if I have to have my hair oil during the day, I sometimes also put the hair cap, the plastic bag. Again, that helps with the heat retention, and also it helps with not any dust or in the environment not to be sticking on your hair, because the hair that is oiled is going to attract more dust and dirt, and we don't want that, because that's going to clog the follicles. And a healthy, clean scalp is what helps promote hair growth. Unhealthy scalp, dirty scalp that is very oily due to all sorts of reasons, that could be hormonal many times, it's not promoting hair growth. So with the hair oiling, we want to be avoiding the dust or dirt to be coming onto to the hair with the hair oiling, and attracting it there and leading to hair loss. So after those 6 to 8 hours that you need to wash it off, I definitely recommend using a sodium lauryl sulfate free shampoo, such as the one that we carry. Sodium lauryl sulfate free means, how do we do it? If this will go now on Zoom, maybe if I have it like this. Anyway, you guys cannot see the label, but we have it in two sizes, the big one and the middle one. We also have a smaller one, which we carry only at our exhibitions. And if you're local, I definitely recommend coming to our exhibitions, to the markets that we attend, because you can get to try the products in smaller sizes, which is what we don't, sizes which we don't carry normally on our website. This is why it's always good for you to come on the markets. You get to smell the products and sample them in person, but also you get sample pouches as well, which help. So the SLS free means that it doesn't have sodium lauryl sulfate or other sulfates. Sulfates are harsh surfactants, which are companies are using to create lather, because we've been conditioned to think that creating that foam, it's what cleanses our hair or cleanses our skin. But actually what it does, it overstrips our scalp from its natural oils, weakening the hair, leading to more hair loss. So you need to be avoiding shampoos that they have sodium lauryl sulfate or other sulfates and other harsh ingredients that they lead to hair loss. Whereas the one that we formulate, it's without SLS and other sulfates, and it also contains other ingredients that help with promoting hair growth. So you would leave the shampoo on for 5 minutes and massage it really well. You could massage it with your hands, or you could use such a massager here, like the one that we have demonstrated earlier in our live stream. That's going to help the product lathering really well, massage it well on your scalp, leave it on for the essential oils to work, which again, they have a high proportion of essential oils in the formulation, which allows, again, not only helping with the scalp, if your scalp is itchy, and a lot of our clients who have psoriasis use this product, and they help them a lot with their psoriasis. Or if your hair is very oily, because it doesn't have things like sodium lauryl sulfate, and because it has essential oils that help both with dry scalp as well as with oily scalp. It works both ways. That's how nature is. Things like adaptogens. This is what the beauty of nature. This is what you can achieve with nature. Is not black and white like what you achieve with pharmaceuticals. But in this way, people who have dry scalp, itchy, psoriasis scalp love this product, and people who have oily scalp, they also have benefited. They also benefit from it because it has the correct balance of cleansing ingredients as well as hydrating ingredients. And another reason why people get oily scalp, apart from hormonal reasons, of course, is because they are using shampoos with sodium lauryl sulfate. And because it's overstripping their scalp from its natural oils, the scalp then, as a reaction, is producing a lot more oils, leading to oily scalp. Then you need to wash your hair even more, which leads to a vicious cycles. Whereas people who are using this shampoo of ours, because it's formulated properly with the correct balance of the cleansing, the mild cleansers, that they're not overstripping your scalp from its natural oils, and it's retaining its beneficial oils without being too harsh. It's able to help maintain healthy scalp. So in this way, you'll be doing this technique, this hair oiling and this shampooing method, if you're experiencing a lot of hair loss and hair thinning 3 times a week, like we said. Or if you're not experiencing so much hair thinning, you'll do it 2 times a week. Or if you want to use it as a maintenance for healthy, luscious hair, you'll use this once a week. I hope that this has answered everybody's questions. For those of you who will be watching on the replay, feel free to ask your questions after the replay. I will be monitoring the comments, and I will be answering your comments after the live in the next few days. Please also tag any of your friends who could benefit from this, and comment with any of your emojis. And please also like these streams, because we said we have our competition, whereby if we get 30 likes on each of our channels by Tuesday midnight, we're going to do our giveaway, whereby you enter the draw for winning this professional dermastamp that is an essential tool for hair growth, and 1 hour consultation, bespoke consultation with me, whereby you can ask all your skin and hair questions and get tips by me, biologist, founder of Piotis Naturals and cosmetics formulator, Dr Evanthia Samota. Today, we have done this live stream for hair loss, the causes of hair loss, and the natural solutions, what you can start doing today, free from home as well, and talking about our amazing hair growth oil, showing you that are before and after photos and the results. And you can go on our website as well and read more about it, or you can send me a DM and learn more about it. The natural solutions that you can do for hair thinning, hair loss. And we answered, we haven't had any questions on the live stream, but if any of you have any questions when you're watching it on the replay, feel free to ask them and I will answer them in the next few days. Again, thank you to those of you who joined live. I really appreciate all of your support. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you also enjoyed the new setup whereby I have the overlays, whereby I have the videos. And those of you on Instagram, I'm sorry that I wasn't able to go live on Instagram showing with the same setup, but I hope to manage to do that in the next few days, in the next live streams. I'm aiming to be doing these live streams more often. Please also share in the comments what next topics would you like us to discuss. The first episode of the Piotis Natural Beauty Show was about derma rolling and anti-aging, acne scars and melasma. I think it was about acne scars, I believe, and anti-aging. You're able to watch it on a replay on our Facebook, Piotis Naturals, or on our YouTube channel, Piotis Naturals. And today was the second episode talking about hair loss. Thank you again for joining. Comment in, let us know in the comments what topic would you like us to do next, and join our Piotis Naturals tribe. It's our VIP email list whereby you get notified about when we go live. We have exclusive offers there. You enter our exclusive giveaways and you stay in the loop, as well as help us shape the future of Piotis Naturals with your feedback. Thank you again for those of you who are watching. I'm Dr. Evanthia, your host, and see you next time for our next beauty show, Natural Beauty Show by Piotis Naturals. Lots of love and wishing you a great rest of your weekend or your day whenever you're watching this. Bye for now.